What is good, YouTube? Warstu here with another video on Avengers 4. So today's video, we are going to go over a pretty awesome Reddit theory. I will put the link in the description for the actual Reddit post. I think this is a really strong theory. So essentially what the theory goes over is that Thanos and Tony cursed the Mind Stone and not actually Doctor Strange. Although I still do believe the Doctor Strange theory that came from Reddit was very good. So if you're new to the channel, we are doing another giveaway for the Infinity War Blu-ray or DVD players. I don't know if anyone owns a DVD player anymore. Why, Warstu? Because basically PS4 comes with them. I'm pretty sure Xbox One does. Not sure, I don't have an Xbox. Or for the Deadpool Super Duper Duper 2 Deadpool edition. I can't give away Ant-Man and Wasp because it's not out in my country till December, so we do a giveaway for it then. So let's jump into this video. So it's coming from Reddit, so take it with a grain of salt, but the closer we get to Avengers 4, the more theory-based videos will come out. And when we get this first trailer, which I do believe will be on the 21st of November in the morning on Good Morning America, and obviously Wreck-It Ralph 2 breaks the internet, comes out in America then, and it comes out in the end of November in Europe and internationally. So let's get into it. So I'm going to read it as it says. So first off, props to whomever posted the original Mind Stone is the true villain theory. It got me thinking from the bonus footage of Avengers 3. We know that in response, Tony's asking, "How do you know my name?" Thanos replies, "I know your soul. It is much like mine, cursed with knowledge." Great line. But I don't think Thanos and Tony are necessarily cursed with knowledge per se. Rather, I think that they both suffer from intense PTSD inflicted by the Mind Stone. Now, the Mind Stone is a very powerful stone. Obviously, the Mind Stone is the stone that essentially connects Wanda and Vision. So it's a very strong stone, so to speak. So you could argue the endgame actually started at the beginning of Age of Ultron, when Wanda showed Tony a vision of dead Avengers and an unstoppable alien invasion. You know, the scene where Captain America wakes up and says, "Tony, you could have stopped this." Very strong, very cool scene. I might even add it at the start of this video. So essentially Tony's vision, which directly led to Ultron, the disbanding of the Avengers, and his inability to move on with his life with Pepper, all from the Mind Stone. In an Inception kind of way, it still drives Tony crazy to do anything to make things right, which in most cases makes sense, to prevent the outcome he witnessed and believed would become true. So essentially, the actress Elizabeth, who plays Wanda, was asked a question at Ace Comic-Con about this as a side note, and she's like, "No, I don't think this scene foreshadowed everyone getting annihilated in Avengers Infinity War." And I actually think it did foreshadow it. I might have even did a video about it. I know I made one. I never know if I made it up or actually did upload it, but I definitely recorded one. So I do think there is a direct correlation between that scene of all the Avengers dying and actually what happened in Infinity War. It is fascinating stuff. So essentially, he comes to ways to look to change the outcome, but his actions were foreshadowed on a vision, so to speak, that seemed more like an induced hallucination. Even the movie looked all Lucy in the sky with diamonds rather than a true vision of the future. Regardless, it changed. The pilgrimage for Tony's personal and would impact Earth and its population forever. I think it could be altogether likely that at some point prior to the MCU timeline, Thanos was shown a similar vision, one where his beautiful home planet had wilted away and the population of Titan starved, suffering, dying. Thanos would, in that light, be similar, driven to do anything to make things right, which, if fueled by the same fear and kind of, it's just trying to get to the point where it's saying that basically Thanos was shown something similar to Tony Stark. So it's pretty interesting. That drove Tony to create Ultron, could otherwise explain his morals and his followers had been committing in the names of the life of survival. As a result of their retrospective visions, hypothetically, of course, both Tony and Thanos would become self-fulfilling prophecies of their worst fears. Tony's obsession with protection of Earth could have very easily resulted in the total extinction of the human race. Thanos obsessed with ensuring that would happen, or what he saw on Titan would never happen again, ultimately led him to murder trillions during the snapping. Obviously, side note, we don't know if they're all going to come back. I can see most of the Avengers that actually got snapped away, the snapping, so to speak, coming back. But realistically, is half the universe going to reappear? No, I think that'd be quite fake if that actually happens, but it would be kind of interesting, do you think? Because obviously when they undo it, if they undo it, it would be so fake if half the universe reappear, and then it would really affect everyone's life if that was going to be the actual case. So both would, though, relatively thinking, if you followed everything, it's essentially saying that like the Mind Stone gave Thanos this vision about his world being destroyed, and we've seen Tony Stark getting a vision from the Mind Stone essentially. So it's essentially saying that the Mind Stone cursed them, which it's a very fascinating theory. Let me know down below, guys, what do you think about it? I do think it's credible. I think it's a lot more credible than Doctor Strange like cursing the Mind Stone, although he is a crazy sorcerer supreme and is one of the most powerful Avengers, if not the most powerful Avengers from a mystical arts point of view. And it does go on to say this: a whirlpool that sucks in all hope of life where the Mind Stone goes. Death, destruction follows it. So essentially, this is a pretty strong theory, and I really hope that you guys understand what I'm saying. Sometimes I get some comments saying I don't understand a word you're saying. I don't have an accent. Maybe I talk a bit fast sometimes, but I think the majority of people do understand what I'm saying. I don't always script videos because they don't flow that well, but I do listen to my video before they make it goes live. So I don't understand where people are coming from when they're saying like, yo, Warstu, this makes no sense, because if I can understand it playing it back, and surely someone else could. So guys, let me know, do you think that Thanos and Tony cursed the Mind Stone, or were they cursed by the Mind Stone, or was it both? It is really compelling theory, and I cannot believe that I didn't consider this theory, because it makes a lot of sense. If Thanos had a similar vision of his world being destroyed, and essentially he was willing to kill trillions of people, wipe out half of the universe that we know about, just because of what happened on his world, it's mind-blowing when you think about it. So hopefully, guys, you like this video. Anyway, guys, like I always say at the start of the video, if you do want to enter the competition, just comment down below who is your favorite superhero, DC, Marvel, Mickey Mouse, anyone. Just comment down someone to those that inspires you, and please don't say Warstu, because it's just funny when you guys say that. Anyway, guys, I'll catch you in another video later on tonight. I've got a cracking video coming up next. Well, at least I think it is, maybe. Anyway, guys, I'll catch you in that next video later on tonight. Catch you later.